Hi everyone, watch this video if you want to know a little bit more about the science of love. And join me this Monday, July 1st at the Miramar Regional Library, where I'm offering a community event. It's complimentary to the community, and I'm going to be sharing the latest in the science of love. You know how people say, I love you. Oh, I love you so much. But then you don't take the garbage out, and then you don't feel the love. Or, I love you if you could. I feel as though there is a need to talk about the science of love, because inside of us, we all have a hormone of love. And we use this word very loosely. I love you, I love you. And yet, many of us are not really truly experiencing love the way that human beings were designed. You see, love has nothing to do with the other person that you love. When you love someone, you choose to love them. It's yours. And it's your own choice how you wish to love and deepen that love. And it's based on your perception of that person. So the same person can be loved by two different people in two different ways. And the ways that they love have actually nothing to do with that actual person. It's our own beliefs about the person that cause us to love them or not. And it's the same thing with pets, with animals. Someone could love their pet, and then another person has a totally different perspective of that same animal. Isn't that fascinating? And so your ability to love me, for example, is based on your own thoughts and beliefs about everything that I represent. So I tend to trigger people that are very shut down sexually, who have a lot of shame and guilt. It's interesting how people say, certain people, like my mother, was not open to tantra or to sacred sexuality, or even listening to what it was about. And her whole life she was very judgmental towards the choices that I made, also with how I live my life. And so another person might really love me and think I'm so amazing, and they love Tantra. And so this is what it's really interesting to me, how when you fall in love with someone, you're actually falling in love with your own perception of that person, and it's your belief system that aligns you or doesn't align you to that person. It's so much more than just physical. And so on Monday, July 1st, I can't wait to debunk and just clarify to people. Some of us have certain ways of loving that drain us. Certain people love in a way that is more addictive. Just to say I love you, there are so many different ways to love people, and there's different forms of love. There's eros, erotic, more sensual, sexual, lusty type of love that people think is love, and then there's this unconditionally divine and pure love that is agape love. And some of us never even get to that level of love, and it all really has to do with your own relationship with yourself. And so to the degree that you love and accept yourself is what is truly limiting or enhancing your ability to love somebody else. So join me on Monday, July 1st, if I piqued some of your interest and you're like, oh my God, I want to understand more love. And I think it behooves all of us to learn more about the science of love, because it's running the show, people. Either love or fear, and I'm talking about the hormones of fear and the hormones of love. And so when we dive deeper and understand the physiology of love, we actually feel more empowered, and we can love people in a healthy way, the way human beings were designed to love. And so when we love people in this way, that is actually aligned to the nature of how we are designed to love, we thrive. And then we can enjoy love even more. And ultimately, it all leads to believing and feeling more the love that is flowing through your body. And it's all dependent on how much you love and accept yourself. And so if you're a critical person, if you judge yourself, if you shame yourself, I'm really lucky that I got exposed early on in my life to being in a religious home where there was a lot of shame, a lot of guilt, especially with sexuality. So I have learned what it feels like to have conditional love. I think a lot of us know that. And on the flip side of that, because I studied the hormone of love at such depth for so long of my life, I today, if somebody can't see me today, or if somebody is not, jiving with whatever I'm sharing, it's okay, because it's all based on your own beliefs, and you are allowed to believe and think however you wish to. And the thing is that many of us don't realize that we're hurting ourselves because we're not really aligned to the science of love, to the physiology of love, and the way that we were intended to experience this powerful force of creation. And so if you say you love someone but you're drained, you're exhausted, you're full of anxiety, that's not love. And I think a lot of us can relate to this. So if you want to learn more and you can't make it on July 1st, no worries, because I have created a program called Realign to Love, where I am teaching people through Zoom, over the phone, in person. And I'm also offering this in groups, deep dives, where you can learn the science of love. And I'm turning 51 in a couple days, and I'm radiating more love than ever. My life is a miracle, it's magical, and it's not about what's happening to me. It's my mindset. I am the love. I am the source of the love that I feel. And so if something doesn't go the way I had wished for or intended, I love on that also, because I trust the Creator is guiding me always to my highest awesomeness. And I've learned to accept and accept and accept. And I'm grateful to my mom, who passed away last September, because she gave me the greatest gift of all in her transitioning beyond her beautiful little body. She taught me that we're here to simply love, and that's it, to love. So whether you are loving and you're a plumber, whether you are loving through being a chef, whether you're loving through being a librarian, or loving through being a gardener, everything that we do, we can bring love into it. If you have a disease, you can love your disease. You can learn from it and grow from it. And that aligns you to the science of love. You see, we're meant to grow. We're meant to learn. We're meant to strengthen. We're meant to thrive, regardless of what's happening. And imagine if we could live this way on this earth, how differently our government would be run, how differently our school systems would be, how differently the whole concept of marriage would be. There's so much more to share. I can't wait to see you all Monday, July 1st at the Miramar Library if you want to learn more how to align to love. And it's for men and women, singles and couples. And if you can't make it, just reach out to me. DM me the word real love. And I can't wait to share with you more of this Align to Love program. Big, big loving wishes for all of us on this earth, especially in this time with everything that's going on in the world. And I forgive our government for not aiming higher with the leaders. I'm sprinkling love over all the candidates, and I'm trusting that with love, we're going to get through this next year, these next 4 years. Lots of love to you all.